You're watching SuckProfessor. Hello, everybody. It's me, Hank. I'm joined by James. So, all right. Walking Dead Season 6. We just watched the finale. This is a review, discussion. There's going to be a lot of spoilers. We're going to show pictures of key moments or whatever we got during screen grab.
Every moment.
We might have missed. Yeah, well, I don't know. I missed. Yeah. Okay. So, anyway, guys, spoilers. That's the point here. If you haven't seen it or you're worried, don't watch. Otherwise, pay attention because we're going to get into some shit here. This is a crazy ending. We finally met Neegan.
Yep.
The N-word. But we'll get to that later, all right? So it starts out...
Well, we should mention this is episode 616 called The Last Day on Earth.
Thank you very much. That'll be helpful. But although that'll also be in the title, so Don't worry about it. So first off, we find out first Trevor is in this fucking show now.
Yeah,
my favorite man in the whole world.
He got tired of living in San Andreas.
I played so much GTA 5, it's hard to look at this dude as anybody other than Trevor.
Yeah, I mean, they modeled the character after him. He looks exactly like him.
Yeah, voice and face and body. Yeah, okay. So anyway, we get going in the episode. These guys are out on this road. They've got this dude who we've never seen before. They were chasing him through the woods. There's Trevor looking down at him. By the way, great teeth in the apocalypse, as you notice if you're an actor. It's so weird. It's Trevor. They're waiting out on the side of the road like this. And we see this shot. Boom. We go to the title.
But at that point, you don't know why he's doing that. You don't know.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't make sense until later on.
They don't explain this part. No. Right. Obviously, they're not nice
this
guys.
Is not a character that we know, not a character we care about. What's motivation? Who knows?
We haven't seen him yet. Also, they're not nice dudes. So then the intro, I always wondered who this fellow was. I just assumed it was some guy coming home from work. And there he is again. Walking Dead. Okay, cool. So Maggie is sick.
Yep.
They're trying to get her to the hilltop, right?
She has a terrible foot cramp.
Yeah, she's also suffering from a bad haircut.
Yeah.
So they're pushing, and they're in their RV on the way. Wait a minute. Did we jump ahead?
No.
Wasn't there a whole bunch of prep stuff? They were in the town.
Well, yeah, I mean, we kind of skipped past that.
Okay, so time warp ahead a little bit, but so they're running around town going, I want to come with. No, stay here. I want to come with. No, stay here.
Right? The characters have all kind of shown that they have grown a lot. They're a lot stronger now. They're volunteering to go, whereas before they might have hidden back in their houses, but they're all gung-ho to get out there because they feel like they owe something to the community. They owe something to Maggie. They owe something to Rick and his group.
And they've all leveled up.
Yes,
they've got good armor.
They've spent their attribute points.
Yeah, they got good hit points. They got plenty of.
They're stocked on potions.
Potions. And Carl locked his girlfriend in the closet.
Yes.
Yeah, because he's only wanted to date a lesbian. All right, here we go. Stereotypical cartoon man is driving, and he comes up on these guys.
This is the roadblock that we saw before.
Roadblock.
Same dude
Scary,
on the ground.
guns,
Trevor,
wounded man. Rick gets out with everybody. He goes, I'm not going to fight you. Okay, all right. But they're pretty far away from each other.
Yep, so the same shot we saw before, only now Rick and the RV is in it.
Yep, pretty cool. They have a little conversation. It doesn't go well. I mean, they go, all right, is it the last day on Earth? No, it's your last day on Earth. Fuck you. So
they're basically exchanging threats.
Yes. Yeah, they're sizing each other up.
Yeah.
Like when two cobras slither towards each other.
Right, but you should mention at this point that Rick and his team for the past couple episodes have been incredibly cocky, incredibly arrogant, not afraid of anything, thinking that they're the most tough people on the planet.
Yeah, whatever we decide to do, we do.
Yeah.
Not a direct quote.
Yeah.
So then they get back in and they drive off. This was a shot, this RV is parked, and if you look in the field, there's a little man walking. Carl was looking out the window there. Now they're looking for a new route, tech boy.
There.
Yeah, I know. I was hitting the print screen button while we were watching the show. So there's the RV on a move. Carol, now, this is a storyline. She went off on her own gallivant.
Right.
And what's the black guy with the...
Morgan Freeman.
Come on.
What?
The Tai Chi man with the long pretzel stick.
Morgan.
Oh, it's Morgan?
Yeah, that's why I said Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
You thought we were being racist? Come on.
No, not racist. That's not racist.
Insensitive?
Racist would be... Okay, we can get into what racist is later.
Okay.
All right, so they find each other.
And she's wounded. She's got a bullet wound.
Yeah, she's fucked up. She doesn't like that he found her, obviously, when you point a gun at somebody.
Yeah, she does it to everyone. That's just her. That's her way of greeting.
Yeah, but she finally gives us reasoning for why she left, which was... Go ahead, explain that.
Basically, because she knows that in order to care about people, you have to be willing to fight for people, you have to be willing to kill for people. She is no longer capable of doing so, therefore she cannot be with people. You don't get to have both. You don't get to be passive, and you don't get to have friends.
Which is bullshit, because you could just hang out and cook food and like help farm and,
pretty much.
And scoop out the...
She's seen enough loss in her life that she can't take it anymore.
She's wigging out because she realizes she became a psycho murderer, and now she ran away because, whatever. But at least she had some sort of dumb rationale. And then he's like, no, bitch, I'm not leaving. And then, so now they come up on a new road, new plan.
So they turned around from the last checkpoint, not checkpoint, but roadblock.
Another checkpoint.
And again, the road is blocked.
Yes.
They're trying to go north. They're trying to go to Hilltop to get care for Maggie.
Yeah, Maggie's dead. And the doctor died, the blonde chick. She got stabbed in the face with a crossbow through the back of the head. Okay, so, well, you can get stabbed in the face from behind.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
Your face is connected to your back of your face.
Yeah, but it doesn't have to come from the front.
No.
Wow, that's really crazy. Okay, so he, I thought he had left Maggie, or not Maggie, Carol, but he was just wandering around, which is what you do when you don't have a job. I mean, meaning they're all survivors.
No, that's just racist. Implying he doesn't have a job.
Come on. He has a job. I'm just saying.
No, he's saying he's not supporting his
in
children.
the apocalypse, people run around and wander around during the day. That's what you do.
Okay.
It's their job is to wander around and look for shit.
I'll forgive you.
So he finds a guy. Oh yeah, there's these hipsters. They came up to the fence, and then they find another dude up here. He's having a bad day, or bad post-apocalyptic deathscape. And somebody hung him up there. I don't think that's how he chose to.
Did not happen by accident.
Yeah. So he was, and then he climbs up and he stabs him in the head.
Yeah.
Okay.
But we're reminded that this is fiction, so we're okay.
Yes. He went to the library and he said, "Can I get a copy of Harry Potter?" And they said, "Go to the fiction section." And it wasn't there. So then he's back to killing. He went home and polished his stick. Okay. So now he rides off doing his best Last of Us impression. Now we're back to the G.I. Joe guy with his fucking bullshit one-dimensional character. Although they actually gave him a little. He said he wants to be a dad.
Yeah.
Another roadblock, or same roadblock that we just looked. Oh no, this is a new roadblock. So they backed up. Right. Now they're at a new roadblock. They all get out. They don't investigate the woods before they get out into this.
Right. But they know they can't drive their RV through it because it's chains, it's zombies. It's going to damage their RV. Yes. It might injure Maggie.
Well,
further.
hold on. We haven't shown our listeners yet.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So we got a bunch of zombies chained up.
I didn't know that skin pole.
The what?
The skin pole.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's pretty cool.
That's what it looks like when I pop a pimple. Yeah, okay. All right, so now they're like, oh, shit, zombies. We got to deal with these fucking zombies. And then he goes up and gets close to them. They're talking to him. They realize, though, there's some messages. Those are Daryl's crossbows. And I didn't get a shot. I don't think I got a shot of it.
Of Michonne's?
Yeah, one of them has Michonne's. Maybe it's in one of this one here. It's hard to see.
No, I think you missed it.
Yeah, we missed it. But one of them has Michonne,
her vest,
a lock of her hair and her vest. But it has a piece of one of her dreads, like
two of her dreads, kind of just like shoved into the side.
What is one? It's kind of just jammed into a hole in the side of the zombie's head.
Yeah,
that's pretty fucked up.
Yeah, pretty.
And
bad,
it makes Rick angry because they're dating. Yeah. So now things start to go wacky. They get shot at.
Yeah.
Suddenly there's humans in the woods with guns, and so now they're running. Oh, we shoot.
They're shooting at their feet. No one gets hit.
Yes, they're not getting hit, which I said was bullshit. Even if you shoot at someone's feet with machine guns, there's going to be ricochets. They're going to fuck up their feet. Someone should have taken a shrapnel. I'm going to write a letter to Robert Kirkman as soon as we're done with this video.
Did you say Ricochet or Rick and Shane?
Rick and Shane. Rick and Morty, okay? Go kiss my ass. So while they're fighting, shooting back, they unhinge or unhook the zombies.
By chopping an arm off.
He chops an arm off. They shoot a bunch in the head, Schindler's List style, and then they just push through. Now we're on the way. We jump back in the RV, and off we go. I actually like doing videos this way. It's kind of funny.
Then they come to the most intimidating roadblock of them all.
Oh, boy. It's the Tennessee Titans out looking for a new football team. No, I'm just kidding. These are more bad guys.
So at this point, Maggie is deteriorating. She is not doing well.
Yes.
They know they're not getting through here, so their options are kind of fading.
Yeah, her haircut and her athlete's foot. She's got athlete's womb. It's getting worse. So now they push and they go, oh no, what do we do? And he goes, I don't know. He goes, well, it's a whole bunch versus us or something like that. So so then they have to decide, did they make a decision at that point?
No, Rick decided his beard's not big enough for that kind of threat, so now, they got to turn around.
Yeah, exactly. So now Last of Us is still at it. He's running around. Now what's he looking at here?
He's basically at this point is where he notices on the ground that there is the crucifix full of blood.
He sees Carol's crucifix.
Right. There's been a man who's been pursuing Carol from the last interaction she had with him. She shot him, I think, in the back. He was driving the truck, and now he's been following her to get revenge.
Yes. This weird little manhunt that's happened after she got cornered by them on the road.
Woman hunt.
Manhunt. Women are part of mankind because they are kinder than men. And so now, but he knows he's on the right path, which is, God, you and I sound like a couple of like insensitive douchebags. I shouldn't say you and I should say me, which is pretty douchey, insensitive of me. All right. So now she's running. Oh yeah. She finds this old dumpster, this old garbage man. He misses his old job, even though he's still a zombie. He's got some lingering feelings about his old work, or he just loves metal. And then so she she closes the door on this guy, and then this lady runs up and she's like, no, fuck no. And then so they start fighting. and she gets a good grip on her face. She's pulling on her hair, just like in middle school. And she says, "No, you bitch, fucking you're made out of she's your fruit by the foot."
That's a good shot.
That's a good one. See, I told you, not all ruined. I didn't actually tell you
Like
that.
a cured ham.
Yeah, it does. It looks. It just. Yeah, man, that's what my grandma looks like when she combs her hair. All right, so oh boy, and so she blades cuts her a little bit there. That's fucking nuts, man. Makes me hungry for pizza. If I gotta be honest here. And I just kept hitting the button there a lot, and I don't know what that is. Carol's fighting. Screenshots are weird. She gets tackled. That's the man.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
So I missed the part where because he kind of surprised me.
Yeah, you were trying to get it.
Yeah.
Though.
So now they struggle. She can't find her reach her knife. Her gun is out. He got her gun. Yay, bitch! Now it's time to kill you. You tried to kill me. I'm gonna watch you die. And so then he shoots her in the arm. Yep. That's fucking crazy. And I just hit that was a black screen, so I took a screenshot of that. And now we're back to Maggie and Rick.
And at this point, Rick is lying to her, saying that the saviors are gone, the road's clear, we're going to get you there, don't worry about it, believe in me, I've never failed you.
Yeah, and he also lied to her that he doesn't have any gray hairs in his pubes.
Oh,
so they keep going, and now we get back to Carol, who very gray pubes. Believe me, I've been on Tumblr. And she's like, oh, I'll be okay. You're not gonna hurt me. I'm in pain, but I deserve pain.
Right. At this point,
because he shot her again in the leg.
Well, before that, she starts laughing. He's like,
yeah.
"Why are you laughing?
Yeah.
Why do you get to smile?" And she's actually almost relieved in the sense that she believes her death is coming.
Yeah.
It's a release from the torment she's living in right now. So she welcomes it.
She welcomes it. She's been suffering mentally as much as physically, and boy, aren't we all. Okay, so now he's walking up to her. Oh no, he starts walking away, and she tells him to come back, right? I don't
Well,
remember.
yeah, you can't just walk away.
Yeah,
she says.
So then, Morgan shows up.
Yes, on the quietest horse in the universe,
which is right there.
Yeah, he put sponges or something on his hooves so
you
they
know
could hear
how
him coming.
horses with metal feet fucking they don't make noise when you don't want them to in a TV show. So, but anyway, he surprises the guy, and the guy, this is the guy who's like, huh? What? Oh, I gotta have a gunfight? Fuck! And then he's like, no.
And the important thing here is that we've known from many, many episodes, Morgan has given up killing.
Yeah,
he believes all life is precious.
Yeah.
His character arc has been in that direction for a very long time.
Yeah, since he was boyfriends with the husband from Fargo.
Yes.
And the guy's like, don't kill people because I have a jail cell in my own house.
And he has gone to great lengths to stick to that lifestyle.
Yeah, saving the wolf dude and being just an overall creep, standing around with his big pretzel stick doing Tai Chi in the park. Okay, so now he's like, don't you fuck with my friend. And this guy's like, whoa, shit, he's really mad. But he's got to make up his mind. Does he shoot Carol? Does he shoot Morgan? What happens here? We don't know what's going to go. And then he just opens up. Look, there's the gun. It's open. You see the little bullet barrel?
The gun's always open.
No, but the barrel hole.
The barrel hole doesn't open when you shoot it.
Yes, it does. It moves backwards a little bit. Why barrels don't stick out like that?
Really?
Yes. Haven't you ever seen a gun in slow motion? The whole chamber thing moves back a little bit. It's part of the shooting process. So I'm saying this because James goes, "You didn't get any screenshots
you didn't get a muzzle flash
of him shooting." Well, I know, but I wasn't actually pressing the button. I got the last one. So anyway, he kills him, and then Carol goes, "Oh my God, what'd you do? You killed." I don't remember what she said to him, but she was obviously glad to see her friend. I got two there. Oh, and then these guys show up
from the roller derby.
Yeah, the roller derby guys. These are some laser tag fuck faces.
No, I know who these guys are. You don't.
So have you read the comic books? Or you just
I've perused the comic books.
You go to Reddit or what?
Kind of, yeah. So I know where these guys are from. I kind of know whether they're good or bad guys.
And they got the pole axe, the long spears, which by the way we did not see any others other than previous episodes. But that's not like I thought that was part of the Saviors. It seems to be that's a different group.
No, these are not the Saviors.
We're getting indications. These my prediction is these are like a guild of noble knights, and they wear armor like sports armor.
Can I tell you why that's really ironic that you said that?
Because they play Fallout and it's fucking great.
I can tell you the name of the settlement they're from.
No, don't tell me. Yeah, go ahead.
The Kingdom.
Oh, the Kingdom.
So the fact that you said knights and stuff is
they are pale and white. You know, English pale, Irish kingdoms. It all just makes sense, really, if you think about it. Keebler elves. So there they are again. Hello, we are. The guy's doing Last of Us impression there on the left. There wasn't much to the scene though, other than they weren't.
No, I mean,
they go, "We'll help," and then they shake hands.
Yeah, the real meat of this episode is in the last 11 minutes.
Yeah, which we're trying to get to. Sorry, it's already 15 minutes here. So then these guys are going, "Oh shit, fucking shit's fucked up here, man. What do we do?
Yeah,
we're getting in up shit creek with our mouth open."
Well, this is right after they've seen a giant pile of wood obstructing their path.
Oh yeah, they came up a bunch. There's the wood. And then they all got boners, adding to the wood. Okay, so they're like, "Oh fuck," and then so they threw a body off the bridge. So
I mean, he's still alive, so he's not really a body at that point.
You're a body before you can be a living
It's a
body.
man.
You're a body. No, you become a corpse, but you're still a body. You can be sleeping and be a body and be alive. But a corpse is literally dead because you're a corporeal.
Okay, if you're driving and you hit a man...
You want to have this conversation 15 minutes into our amazing YouTube video?
You hit a man, you didn't hit a body. Let's go.
Yeah, you hit a man and a body. You hit his body.
Okay, we hit him.
You possess your body.
We hit a man body. Okay.
All right. You have a nice body.
I
I like to watch you shower and dress.
That's great. Anyway.
Okay. All right. So then they're like, oh, point the gun at the guy. Oh, yeah. Then they did a bunch of one-shots of everybody. So I think I missed one of them. So we got Carl. We got her. What's her name?
Sasha.
Sasha. We got Sasha. We got him.
See, the reason you have these reaction shots is because of the horror of watching a man die knowing you can do nothing about it.
Oh, yeah. And the one guy goes, I can shoot the chain. He goes, it won't work. He goes, I can try. He's like, yeah, it won't work, idiot. You're not going to shoot. It's not a rope. You can shoot an arrow through a rope. That's physics. That works. You can't shoot a chain with a bullet. So then they got this guy here, Eugene. I got fuckface curly hair. What's his name?
Aaron.
Aaron. Yeah, he looks like an Aaron. Then we got another shot of him up close.
He looks like the guy from Men in Black, the guy who turns into the big roach dude.
Tommy Lee Jones?
No.
Moving on. Then we got this guy here.
Abraham.
I know who you're talking about. Vincent D'Onofrio actually plays the roach guy. Who also is Wilson Fisk in TV's The Daredevil.
Nice.
Netflix is The Daredevil. Yeah, we got that guy. Then we got this guy, Rick Grimes, related to Frank Grimes from The Simpsons. Mm-hmm. So then they're like, okay, we got to go. And somebody talks to them from the bridge, and then the thing gets set on fire, then they run off. Beautiful sunset. Everything's going to be fine. Just kidding. Shit's fucked up. Eugene has this brilliant plan to, he goes, they don't know how many people are in the truck when it's dark.
In this rust bucket.
In the rust bucket, they don't have a cat. The way they really commit to his stupid cadence bothers me.
Yeah, it's a little bit far-fetched.
Affirmative. A series is a cannibal or it's a thrombosis. So shut up.
Yeah.
Just fucking talk. You can say that shit a little bit. You can be quirky, but don't be only quirky. All right? That's my job.
Right.
Fuck face.
So his job becomes he's going to drive the RV by himself to distract the saviors.
Hoping
Meanwhile, Rick and his team are going to carry Maggie through the woods to Hilltop. As if that's just easy. Okay, but they're desperate and they're really stuck. Then they want to save Maggie because she's the hot one. But we should mention during this scene, there's very emotional music playing. There's a you're going to get to it in a few screenshots. So I'll let you go ahead and get there.
Yeah, we got a moment here. Oh, I'm feeling something in my big red heart.
But there's almost like a going away, a farewell speech between Eugene and everyone else. And there's, like I said, the emotional music playing. It feels like something bad is about to happen.
We see some real emotion from Eugene. That's not
his most emotional face.
Yeah.
The music really sells it.
But this moment between these two guys is important because
they had a falling out.
Red-faced guy is saying, you've been a survivor the whole time. Eugene hasn't done shit. He's been a big waste of space and a log. He motivated them because he lied. Fuck Eugene.
He's taking a turn.
I hope his mullet gets him killed.
I'm on Team Eugene. I like Eugene.
I'm on Team Death to Eugene. So then they have this moment, and then they hug, and it gets nice. And now they're carrying her out of the truck. Now he starts getting emotional. Yeah, baby. He's feeling it. So they carry Maggie off, and they have a moment. This guy's walking. He's having a midnight stroll. He's got to take a pee, but really he's got to get rid of that log. Get it, James? Logging. It's like
I got
poop. And then Carl comes up and chops his head off, which is nice. Now they're talking through a big wide trail. They're not spread out. They're totally making noise.
Right. Carl's actually saying he'll never let anyone die again like Denise died, which is walking out in the open, talking, making noise, and so forth.
Yeah. But hey, you know what? It's a TV show. If everything worked out after this, we'd all be like, what is this, fucking Real Housewives? So then they keep walking. Now we hear...
Right. The
whistle with me. You can whistle. Listen to you. You should whistle. A little more confidence, would you? Jesus, come on.
It's like the Mockingjay thing from Hunger Games.
It's very Mockingjay sounding. Yeah, totally. And so they're all holding up 3 fingers, but that's mostly just to let them air dry. Okay, I don't want to say that what I was thinking. All right, so then they run. They're like, go, run. We got to run. There's bullets. We got to run. Hurry. And then they run, and they get, fuck, there's lights. We didn't see this opening. Somehow we walked right where they were. All of them.
And they're all whistling at this point.
Yeah, now everybody's whistling.
Sound.
It sounds like a very ominous, crazy sound.
And this is the moment when Rick realizes I'm not invincible. My cockiness and my stupid attitude, my hubris has potentially gotten everyone I care about killed.
Yeah, I'm circumcised, and I got it done by a guy named Hugh Briss.
No,
Rabbi Briss, clean up an aisle, baby. All right, so push forward. We obviously pull back on that shot. Rick's going, oh boy, I'm fucked. Look at that bald guy back there with that pickaxe. That's intimidating. and now they're scared. They're like, shit, they can't go anywhere. There's guns, there's anger. Carl's still got one eye. Everybody looks scary and intimidating. There's no women. When it's all men, shit's fucked up too. What is this, the Taliban? Come on. And they just stand around. This goes on for a while. They just
it's basically impressing upon you just how massive their numbers are, what a force to be reckoned with they are. Rick and this team did not have any inkling that this was what he was coming up against. He thought it was just a small group. He could take them, but clearly he was wrong.
Clearly very wrong. So much so that he's wearing eyeliner. No, just joking. His eyes look funny. And they caught Eugene. Poor old. Now he's really emotional because he's been beat up, roughed up. His mullet's out of whack. So they're still holding Maggie. We got Trevor back. He goes, hey, fuck you.
And the interesting thing is, at this point, you didn't know who the main antagonist was. You thought this was Neegan for a while.
I didn't say I thought so. I said, is that Neegan? I suspected it might be. I wouldn't have been surprised if they're like, turns out I'm Neegan.
Well, the episode was playing out as though he was, but it was such public information of who Neegan was before the episode aired that most people knew. But coming in with fresh eyes, it wouldn't be out of the realm of believability for you to assume this was Neegan.
For me, I had not seen anything. I avoid this shit. I'm on Twitter, and I see these goddamn posts about Walking Dead, and I immediately avert my eyes to the next tweet. Pardon me. And then now Trevor is all, and I was hoping Michael and Franklin would come walking out too.
And again, you mentioned you never read the comics, so you don't know what Neegan looks like. You don't know what his signature accessories are and anything. But,
I don't. No, his accessories. Yeah, his. Well, I didn't know that he had his Louis Vuitton purse.
He does,
and matching loafers.
That comes in season 7.
So Carl's going, oh shit, the guy's got, oh man, my mustache is big, and then he's like, I'm angry. I'm gonna be real angry. Take his guns. This guy just had his guns taken. That's why his hoodie's up. He goes, take some more guns, and then Rick had his guns taken. So now they have no weapons. Maggie's on the floor. He goes, everybody get on your knees, get on your knees. And I can't believe they made Maggie get on her knees.
Yeah, she looks like she's about to die.
It's not like she was gonna fucking run off if they just left her in the cot, or what do you call it, gurney?
Gurney, yeah.
No, what do you call it?
Stretcher.
That's the word.
Stretcher.
Yeah, stretcher's the right word. So Rick's having a bad hair day. And this shot they kept showing throughout the episode.
Yeah, which is revealed to be the prior captured Glenn, Daryl, and
this is the
Rosita.
Rosita.
Yes.
Who is sexy as fuck. This is the POV from inside where they've been held. So that's what we learned. Dwight? No. Dwight?
It's Dwight.
Dwight comes out with his burned face. Rick is still having a bad eye day and hair day.
Yeah, he's pretty much in shock.
So what's her name?
Sasha.
She's also she's watching two squirrels have sex. That's why she's got that face. And so they open the van, they pull out all the friends. That's Glenn getting yanked out roughly. Who else was in there? Rosita. You just said it. Daryl and Rosita. Daryl's a little beat up. There's Glenn again. There's Glenn.
Daryl's not just beat up. Remember, in the last episode, he was shot.
Oh yeah, Daryl's been shot.
Yeah.
Thank you. I was gonna say that. I just wanted to test you. And Glenn's like, "Fuck, my wife. Oh, she looks like shit," because she's really looking bad. That's the whole point. Now that's a good shot there. Trevor's like, all right, everybody, it's time to meet Neegan. Now that you're all on your knees. Look at poor Maggie. She's actually trying to hold in a fart because she's a lady. And the door opens. I thought this reveal was a little weak. I was like, they really...
you just wanted like an organ playing?
Well, I assumed he would dive out the window.
Oh, okay.
No, but he just kind of like, this door opens and a dude comes out. There he is. Is that Gerard Depardieu?
No, that's...
Javier Bardem?
No.
It looks like Javier Bardem.
It's the guy I was going to tell you earlier, but it's the guy who played the comedian from Watchmen.
Oh yeah, that's where. Okay,
it's Jeffrey something. I can't quite call his name.
I can do a line from Watchmen.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
They call you the comedian, but nobody's laughing. That sounds like my comedy career. I'm a comedian too. For anybody who couldn't figure it out, because I'm fucking funny. All right, there he is. He's got his knife. No, I mean his baseball bat. But it also was Carl had a gun with a bat that had the barbed wire around it. Which we'll see a lot of that.
So his name is Jeffrey Dean Morgan.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. Thank you very much. Not related to the Morgan, the black guy.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan Freeman.
We assume he's not related. I don't know. I can't. I don't assume anything.
Okay, so he's got everyone lined up.
Yeah, they're in trouble.
And he's giving a speech. He's saying, I don't want to kill you people. That's not why I'm here.
This was like Sauron talking to Frodo. This fucking went on forever. What was this?
Well,
the conversation of Smog? I said Sauron. I meant to say... Sorry, hold on. I meant to say Smog, not Sauron.
Okay. What you have to know
Smog
about...
just talks and talks and talks and talks.
But the important thing to know is that this particular character is one of the most iconic villains of the Walking Dead series for the comic readers.
Okay.
This is a huge moment in the show. This speech, this entrance, this appearance is something that has to be savored, has to be nailed perfectly. This is not just a throwaway scene. This is pivotal.
And he's got his Michael Jackson jacket on.
Yes.
He's got his I assume the red scarf are these the accessories you were talking about?
Pretty much just the bat.
Oh, just
Lucille.
the bat. Just the bat. It has a name, Lucille.
Yeah.
He's a big fan of the Peanuts cartoons.
Yeah, he loves Lucy.
That's a show, right?
I know.
Isn't there Lucy in Peanuts?
Yeah.
There's Linus. Okay,
Lucy
we're
is
getting distracted.
like the man.
So he goes
child.
around. He goes, "Oh, you're the leader, aren't you? You fuck you." And he goes, "Yeah, really?
Yeah,
you're not tough anymore."
Yeah, you killed a lot of my men.
Yes,
that
thank
is
you.
not cool.
That was when
is
Rick-
so not cool. You have no idea how uncool that is.
Yes, he says, "Yeah, right." Daryl blew him up with a rocket launcher.
With an RPG.
That was like
yes.
the beginning of the season, right?
Yes.
Gotcha. Thank you, James. So he's got his bat. Yeah, Rick's like, "Oh."
Yeah.
His head is turned into Medusa snakes. And this, again, they just keep talking. They show Daryl there. She's looking worse. Whatever. Wearing a shirt and a sweater. That's not real good. Michonne's pissed off like usual.
Right. So they're not entirely worried at this point because the guy's saying, "Hey, I don't want to kill you. I just want you to work for me. You have stuff. You give it to me. I take
Yes.
half of your stuff.
I get half."
And he's going along giving them not really a business plan, but he's giving them an ultimatum.
He's laying out
this
the
is-
terms.
Yeah, this is how your life is going to be from now on. So
Yeah.
everyone's thinking, okay, great. He's going to stop talking. He's going to let us go so we can start scavenging for him. Then we'll
Yeah.
turn the tables. We'll attack him back, whatever. Then he says, you guys don't really think you're going to get out of this without punishment, do you?
Yeah. So you're thinking, because I'm like, I actually thought that. I was like, he has to make an example because he's in front of all these goons.
And what do we know about the Saviors at this point?
They don't save much. They don't like to save anything.
What is their signature move? When they meet a new group, they always do the same thing, and they reference this multiple times throughout the show.
Insist on taking their stuff?
They always kill one of them to make their
really?
point.
I didn't even pick up on any of that.
They've said it like 6 times.
Wow. Is that why the first time I met you, I brought a friend and you killed my friend?
It had to happen.
Yeah. Well, you made your point.
Yeah.
Thanks for choosing him. He was my dad. Okay, so then he goes, "I'm going to kill somebody." And Rick's like, "Ugh." What does Rick say to him? Oh, Rick.
Well, Rick says nothing because he says, he basically says, what do you say to that? You're going to give me your stuff.
I kept expecting Rick to go, "Take me, take me." It seemed like that's the noble hero thing to do. Yeah. So then Eugene's still, pissing his pants and probably has urine coming out of his hair. That's why he's all wet. There's Lucille.
Right, this is where he introduces Lucille and says that she is awesome.
Covered in barbed wire. And this guy looks up, and then Carl, he goes, "Hey, well, you got one eye. Look at you fucking kid. Nice hair, you stupid little bitch with your dumb hair and your dumb dad's hat." And I don't think that's not word for word. You can correct me if I'm saying it. So then, what's this? Oh, he says, "You look like shit."
Yeah, and he says, "I might as well put you out of your misery right now." At which
Yeah.
point Glenn does not react well to that.
Glenn goes, "No, don't do it. That's my wife. I'm Asian." And then she goes, No. He's my husband. I'm white." And then he says, "Okay, Glenn, you can go back there, but you get one freebie."
One freebie. It's emotional. I get it.
Yeah, I actually like that line. That's
he uses that line twice.
It's very sinister.
Yeah.
For an evil guy to be like, "You get emotional, I understand." It's like, "No, I think you're just a crazy manipulator." So then, very handsome, just a good-looking fella though. I wish I had. If I had his looks with my personality, I'd have every STD in the book by Monday. Then he goes around pointing his dick in everybody's face. Does it to him. Then, does it to Daryl. There he is. He's talking some more. But it's getting scary.
Right, because he's saying that he has to punish you. He has to kill one of you, but he simply can't choose. So he starts going with the eeny, meeny, miny, mo thing.
Tension's ramping up. We don't know what's going to happen. For some reason, I took a screenshot of that. Oh, he takes a swing. He goes, "Ah!"
But the important thing is he stops on someone. And it's a POV shot, so you don't see who he stops on. And it flashes out of order against other people, so you can't logically conclude who it is. But we do know who it's not.
It's not Maggie or Glenn.
Well, we know it's not Carl, and we know it's not Rick.
He does it again, so we have this blood pouring down the camera
and he gives
lens.
this thing taking it like a champ at that point.
Yeah.
So we know he's
Yeah.
basically just killed one of the main characters of the show. But we know it's not Rick and we know it's not Carl because he says, if anyone says a word, cut the other boy's eye out and feed it to his father. Uh-huh. So we know that's not who he's hitting in this
So what you're getting at, though, is your big mystery is who does he kill? That's what everybody does. Everybody's wondering because this is still source material in the comic book.
Yes, this is the biggest, most pivotal death in the comic book, and it's an important death because Neegan is such a powerful antagonist that you have to set his entrance into the series as something that people remember. He has to take away something that people love.
Yeah, and every show's you got to kill off some important characters every once in a while.
Yeah, that's why this scene is so important. They can't go with a minor character. It has to be a major character. It has to be someone with a fan base. It has to be someone that people are going to care about. And in the comic book, the graphic novel, what do you want to call it, it was someone that people truly cared about.
All right, so spoiler alert, in case anybody cares about that. It's already been a million spoilers for this episode, but just in general, for the comic book, spoiler alert, 3, 2, 1, James, who's it in the book?
He beats the living crap out of Glenn. Glenn's eye pops out. He starts muttering, Maggie. Maggie's screaming, and then his head explodes.
Oh, man. Does his eye turn into a zombie eye?
No.
It goes, zombie eye.
And that's part of the reason why earlier in the season, when everyone was thinking, oh, no, is Glenn dead? I was thinking, no, Glenn can't be dead because he dies in a very important way later
save
on.
him for that kill.
Yeah.
So do he might be Glenn then.
Right, but I was thinking about this. Every sign points to Glenn, but if you think about it, when you're writing a series, especially a television series based on a comic book, you're thinking about what could I have done differently. Oh, I really wish I hadn't killed off this character earlier because I could have thought of a great story arc for him later on. So it gives them an opportunity to rewrite history in a way. Who's the other character that people love just as much, if not more, than Glenn?
The Carl's girlfriend?
No, who is a major character?
Me?
Okay, but who is a major character that has already run his course, has no real story left, is kind of disconnected?
Daryl.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking that the start of season 7, it's going to be the same POV shot, but it's going to be slightly pulled back further behind Daryl. You'll see the angel wings on his back, and you'll see the bat come down.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think is going to happen.
The POV shot was very video game-ish, by the way, kind of like forward because it tilted down toward the ground and stuff. I think it's probably Glenn. I'm going to go with Glenn. Because saying, Glenn, if you're being emotional, you can go back in line and I won't hurt anybody. I'll give you one pass. It makes him even more evil to say that to the guy and then 5 minutes later intimidate everybody for 5 minutes and then walk over and smash the guy who you just forgave.
I think it's a red herring.
Could be, but it's in the books.
Yeah.
So it'd be more like a ink herring. It's already written.
But on the other side of the coin, the story is established that Glenn is this unstoppable, unkillable character who always eludes death no matter what you throw at him. So maybe this is the show's way of finally saying, hey, look, he's not invincible. He's gone. Haha.
Yeah, Glenn's not invincible. You just said Glenn. Did you mean to say Daryl?
I meant to say Glenn. I'm playing the devil's advocate, saying maybe they do kill Glenn, and that's the point they're trying to make.
Plus, it also sets up Maggie to have like a really dramatic, like, oh, my baby, you never met your dad. His name was Glenn.
Exactly. And in the comics, I think after this scene when Glenn is killed, she cuts her hair in mourning. But she does this before the fact, so it's like kind of out of sequence.
Yeah. She wants to have his hair cut.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And his
So I guess the point
chest.
is, who do you think it is? I mean,
are you asking me or the listeners?
You.
Oh, me? I said Glenn.
Well, you think? I
was kind of kidding.
But the thing is, had you not
okay, it's definitely not Rick.
Had you not known what I said about the comics, would you still have said Glenn?
No, I don't know who I would have said. I would have guessed like Maggie because it's the most evil one to kill.
But for network television to kill a pregnant woman who's sick, do you think the show would go that far?
HBO did it.
This is not HBO, though. I mean,
well,
one thing you should know about Neegan, though.
No, I agree with you. I know what you're saying.
Anyone who knows anything about Neegan in the comic book, he's got basically two signatures: his bat and the fact that every other word he says is an F-bomb.
Oh, or he's like me.
Right.
I thought I liked him.
That is his defining character. But the fact that it's on AMC, they couldn't do it.
Okay, so that's what your evidence for. They wouldn't go so far as to have him murder
Yeah, they're already pulling punches here.
Well, I'm just saying, if you're going for maximum evil impact, it would be smash the dying pregnant woman's head. But if you're a tactical evil guy, you want to keep the weak people alive. If you're going to murder somebody, you got to murder somebody strong. So the mustachioed guy, Sasha.
But then again, he wants people alive to work for him.
Well, I know that too, but he's also sending a signal. You don't become the king of the evil prison gang like all these fucking guys. I know they're not prisoners, but they're all just intimidating, scary bald men of various races. You don't become the king of them without knowing how to intimidate and control those dudes and be a leader. And
True.
You gotta be the top dog, which can be done. Yeah.
So final question for you. Are you ticked off that this is how they ended the season? Not letting you know, cliffhanger, black screen, POV shot.
I don't mind the cliffhanger.
Do you think we deserved more?
No. I mean, it was it was, as far as the episodes of the season go, this one was pretty compelling. I like that they were in trouble. What the fuck is going on here? Amber Alert? Give me a break. Guys, Amber Alert? Seriously, my phone is dinging. Can you turn this notification shit off?
I mean, that's
2006 silver Chevrolet Impala. Looking for a guy who thinks it might have been Glenn. No, I'm just kidding. I'm trying to make a joke.
This is a child abduction,
Yeah, but
that's pretty horrible.
How many girls named Amber are there to kidnap?
Oh God!
And how did she get the last name Alert? Okay, so yeah, I know, but we're inside. Look, if the 2006 silver car drives through this room,
the living room,
then you know what, the system works.
Yeah.
Okay. Side note: I hope that this video is already way too fucking long.
Yeah. It's almost as long as this episode.
I know. We've never done anything under like 30 minutes. It's crazy, and nobody even listens to this shit anyway. Yeah. Basically, it's a podcast.
Yeah.
What were you? Fucking Amber Alert messed up my memory.
Did you?
Oh, as far as the season goes, I like that they were stuck. They were like, "Oh no, we're in trouble. We got a goal. We got to stick to our goal, but we're really screwed. That we're facing odds we didn't factor in because we didn't have full information." I like that about it. I was a little confused at the beginning because I tend to forget the previous week's happenings, and James is there to fill me in. But
and this is
it was a good episode. I wasn't disappointed by this as a finale for the season. I don't mind a cliffhanger. It's kind of annoying. It's sort of a gimmick.
So who gave the best performance
of the season
of this episode?
Trevor. Always. He's got my heart.
I'm gonna go with Rick. I mean,
Rick was good.
The facial expressions when he knows that he's powerless to protect his son, Michonne, the people he cares about. Yeah, he just can't even get words out.
That's true. He was pretty stunned. He didn't know what to do. He was. I mean, you expected kept going. Well, now a bunch of zombies are going to attack, or the guy with the big pretzel and Carol are going to show up and do some crazy shit. But they're also nuts. They can't take over.
There's no help.
People. So they're really, really, really stuck. They had to rely on the mercy and the benevolence of our Mr. Neegan here. So, what about you? How did you feel about this episode and this?
I know that a series has to leave you with something to make you wanting more, but they could have given us, the identity of the death. We've been waiting for this for 6 years. Come on.
Really? You've been waiting for? You mean the whole season, all season long? You've been hoping
this has been the biggest moment.
For Neegan, for
the show.
Oh, really?
Knowing, yes, this changes everything.
Not even when he stabbed his pregnant wife's belly after she got.
Everyone hated Lori.
Or no, he stabbed a zombie that ate her in the belly. But the zombie became pregnant with his wife.
That didn't happen in the comics.
Well,
Lori
it was hilarious.
Lori and Judith die in the same. Yeah. His baby dies, right?
Yeah. Oh wait, yeah. What happened to the baby?
She's back in Alexandria, but in the comic, the baby and Lori die at the same time. Like one of the governor guys shoots her through the back, and she falls on the baby, kills him.
Ooh, not good. Not good way to kill a baby.
Yep.
Not that there is a good way to kill a baby, but falling forward on one sounds like one in the lower half.
I'm sure the bullet went through it as well, but I don't know.
Boy. Oh, man. All right. Well, guys, any other final thoughts, by the way, James?
No, I mean...
It's already long enough.
We've got 7 months to wait now. Is it 7 months as it comes back in October?
Who cares?
Ugh.
Hopefully this video gets up to 100 views. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed our discussion, let us weigh in. Tell us how you've thought about this video and all the other, the show. And let us know. James has got an Amber Alert.
Hey.
Nice. Chevy Impala, 2006 silver. Don't say license plate, James. It just gets weird.
License plate.
Yeah. Leave a comment and like and subscribe. If you haven't already, check out our video. Mostly we're a video game channel, but we talk about shows and movies and shit occasionally. We want to do a lot more. When the channel gets really big, we're going to do this full time or something. Maybe. That would be great. But for now, we're just talking, having fun, playing games, hanging out, doing our thing. James, good night.
Good night.
Put your sword down, James. Put your sword down. Oh, shit, he's got a sword.